this Border Patrol processing center there in McAllen, Texas. It's kind of the epicenter of all of this family separation debate, where the majority of these families are being separated from their kids. And that's the place which is often called the dog kennel. So you see these kind of chain link fence rooms where people are kind of divided. The parents are put to one side, the kids are taken to another.
Aw, those poor kids. They don't deserve this.
Why not? They're not here legally. Why should they get to stay?
America could be a home for everyone. There should be no border.
No, there should be a border and there should be a wall built on it, paid for by Mexico. They're criminals. Leave it there.
Even if someone's here illegally, they should be able to stay, and we should be giving them jobs and benefits. All of the immigrants should be able to come and go as they please. This is the home of the free, right?
No, they shouldn't. America's here for Americans, first and only. All those immigrants can stay in their own countries.
Whoa, take it easy, man. Both of you have got it wrong. The vicious news cycle has made immigration such a controversial topic. You need someone to show you the truth. The fact is that both Republicans and Democrats know that there's a need for immigration reform. How to reform it, however, is where they differ.
First, let me address the video you guys are watching. No one wants to have children locked in cages. Both sides, for the most part, agree that separating families is something that should be avoided. However, it should be known that these people who cross the border are doing so illegally and breaking our laws. Still, many of these people are coming from dangerous areas and have no other place to go. It is important to find some kind of balance that helps protect these innocent people without having them break our laws. Now, let's discuss the border wall. Although no wall will be built by Mexico anytime soon, they have been making efforts to crack down on the immigration issues within their country through law enforcement. Between October and April, Mexican authorities detained about 93,000 Central Americans, which was significantly more than the 50,000 during that time last year. However, U.S. Customs and Border Protection has made very little progress in building a wall. Currently, only about 7 miles of a 30-foot wall have been built. Bad news for those in support of a border wall. DACA is another major part of the immigration we hear about in the news currently. DACA stands for Deferred Action for Childhood Arrivals, and its purpose is to protect immigrants that came to the United States when they were young from deportation. To qualify for DACA, enrollees must meet certain conditions, such as being enrolled in high school or having a high school diploma or GED equivalent, and not being convicted of a felony, significant misdemeanor, or 3 or more common misdemeanors. Some believe that these people should have a path to citizenship because they've grown up in America and it is all they know. Others, however, believe that if we provide citizenship for these people, it will only encourage others to try and cross the border illegally with anchor babies, creating a larger issue. Now, here are some more facts about immigration I feel you should know. While we often think of immigrants as Hispanic, most of them are actually of other ethnicities. In 2016, almost 45% of immigrants, 19.6 million people, reported having Hispanic or Latino origins. The majority of U.S. Hispanics are native-born. Of the 57.4 million people in 2016 who identified as Hispanic or Latino, 34%, 19.6 million, were immigrants. More than 1 million immigrants arrive in the U.S. each year. In 2016, the top country of origin for new immigrants coming to the U.S. was India, with 126,000 people, followed by Mexico, 124,000 people, China, 121,000 people, and Cuba, with 41,000 people. Asians are projected to become the largest immigrant group in the U.S. by 2055, surpassing Hispanics. In 2065, Pew Research Center estimates that Asians will make up some 38% of all immigrants, Hispanics 31%, whites 20%, and Africans 9%.
Right now, people are misinformed about immigration in the United States, so educating our peers is a need we need to address through thoughtful and engaging debate.
Now that you guys are informed, we can have a real debate.
But immigration isn't just an issue for politicians in Washington. We all play an important role in reform, even right here in our own school. We are lucky enough to have the English language learning program at our school, a program that is designed to give students from across the globe a chance to study with us, learn our culture, our lifestyle, and our language. Despite all the strides that our staff has made thus far, regretfully, sometimes these students lack access to the resources we're privileged to have, and they need help preparing to enter college and to enter the working world after they graduate. Working with Mr. Scheffler and with Mrs. Garavaglia, we've developed a plan to help these students by teaching them how to use their Naviance accounts and how to draft resumes, two integral parts of both college applications and job applications. We plan to hold meetings with these students after school and during lunch, and we not only just want to teach them, but we want to grow closer with them and develop friendships, help them feel more a part of our school's community. We are one student body, and that means we should be erasing any borders that exist among us or among our opportunities after we graduate.